Hey there. I was gonna try to say something goofy, uh, but
Yeah.
we're done, man. We're done. Just a little bit more. I got some stuff to tell you, boy. Just a minute. Let me get my fingers in my overalls. Oh, that's right. I don't have them no more. I got some money back on my overalls, when I started getting bigger, had to get the bigger ones. I
Mm-hmm.
sell them for grand piano covers.
Uh,
Trying, man, but well, we had a lot happen I need to tell you about.
hmm.
Wow. Yes. I really didn't think I was getting out of that chair, my chair bed this morning. But uh, things broke out crazy yesterday, mostly about my son Lee,
Mm-hmm.
his wife Tracy, and animals at their house,
Mm-hmm.
and all those four spirits driving them nuts. Well, about a week, no, not a week, a few days ago, maybe three or something, that, sorry, that original first being protector, 27% negative, that's been messing with him for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had it with him, so I destroyed him. And then, like I think I've told you before, it's like pulling spaghetti.
Yeah.
You get rid of one end, and then here comes the other one right up. And he was 24%. Well, there's also, there's the four spirits over there. There's the 27% male soul that was the same. It's the same spirit that was in Vladimir, the Impaler.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then Lee's wife Tracy, and Lee, they had all three of them had a life together, and there's no record of it. And I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that to him in the comments. But after Vlad's second wife, he ran into Tracy, in that life, and she was a very, very beautiful, she's a very sweet lady. Her energy is so much beautiful red. So Vlad said, "Oh, I'm taking you, and I'll give you all this money and everything else." And her family, her mother especially, they needed money, food, and
Yeah.
stuff. So she married him. About a little over 3 weeks, less than 4 weeks later, she was desperate to get out of the situation, but she was trying to take care of her family, and all of a sudden along comes Lee in the body he was in, and they were really attracted to each other. It's happened before on other planets. So they came together, and he took her away. And Vlad, they never did the deed. Vlad
Mm-hmm.
and this lady, Vlad and Tracy, I don't have her name. So, excuse me, my nose. Uh, so he was really pissed because she was so beautiful and never had her. And he was the nastiest 27%er I've seen in a long time. When he was created, he was 47.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. Our Malius tried to clean him to 27, but he did a half decent job, but not. It's not complete. It wasn't complete. That was one of his better attempts at doing it, because he never once did it right. Anyway, so um, and then 8 years later, He always longed for her, but he couldn't get her. And Lee, he was some kind of high volume, big shot merchant,
Hmm.
and he had ties with the military. One of the military things. Now, this Vlad guy was the big guy. He was like the king or whatever. Excuse me. But Lee had clout,
Yeah.
military clout. So Vlad couldn't go over and screw them, trying to get Tracy back without starting a big war that he wasn't guaranteed to finish. So he took her out of history. I was never married to her. They said he's had 4 wives. He had 5. It was after the second wife that he married Tracy, but
Yeah.
that was taken away. Well, anyway, did I send you the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The timestamp.
yeah, it's I don't know how many minutes and everything it is.
Hmm.
Uh, wow. Uh, it's YouTube. Really Haunted is the channel, and
Poltergeist Goes Wild. This freaks me out. Is the one you
yeah,
sent me.
21 minutes and 29 seconds into
Hmm.
the whatchamacallit. If you go in there and look at it, that's when, and I've been pissed at that guy for so long. He attacked Lee and actually scratched up his neck. I mean, you could see Lee talking, and earlier in the video, he was fine. And then you could see in the they're showing the sticks, the kinetics, SLS camera, and you can see the guy, this 20 set, you can see the spirit of Vlad, the soul. He'd gotten energy from the other protector that was there
Hmm.
and attacked him and literally sent Lee flying back on the couch. Lee was sitting on the end, and then he attacked him, and Lee went flying back about 4 feet. But you could see on the sticks thing where it grabbed him by the throat and just scratched him. Poor Lee was scared senseless. Uh, I would, if I wasn't me, I would be too. And he doesn't realize who he is yet. I've told him, and it's in the back of his head. He's trying to make sense of it, but he can't. Wow. That's, hold, okay. Need a minute. Okay. I'm trying to help myself from out of the body to hurry up and get this done. He said completely, though, to get everything in there. So anyway, when that happened, I got pissed when I saw that. And that was a previous video. I watched 4 or 5 of his videos. So now breaking away from that for a minute, remember it was like 2 days yesterday when I told you about Jonathan,
Yeah.
my son that was in the body, Jonathan Rich, that was killed by one of these protectors. Actually, there's 2 of them there.
Hmm.
Well, I was looking at my on the Skype here on the left hand side where it lists the chats.
Hmm.
There was about 3 or 4 major ones down, and then it was him for like the next 14 listings.
Yeah.
Which doesn't happen.
No.
There's one for each person, and then there's like 14 of them, and I'm like, wow. Then I said he's probably trying to talk to me, and then that next morning I woke up and he showed something again, and I'm like, what the? And he goes, duh. What do I need to throw a rock at you? And he said he's going over there. He's part of me and Lily. He's a protector.
Yes.
So he wanted to go protect Lee, which is his brother, and he has this thing for these protectors, which he should, because they killed him. They killed his body.
Mm.
So he was going over there. And then after I started looking at the video, that new part of Big Lily that had come out, the newest one, and she's strong. I gave her all that energy.
Yeah.
It's like a coat of armor, but it goes through her. She said, I'm leaving him. And, she just took off. And I'm looking like, what the hell? Okay, sure, whatever you want to do. And there's four of our, there was four of Lily's and mine's new angels over there. And, they're 1,000+ times stronger than the other ones.
Mm.
And now there's like 8 of them over there right now.
So that's why that Lily left, because there's so much reinforcement.
She went over there to because Lily's all the way out and I'm not. She's kind of got the last word.
Yeah.
But because part of my energy is over there, it'll kill. And then my son that was in Jonathan Rich's body, he wants to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So I kept watching the video. When you go in the video, I say the exact time, 10 minutes, 26 seconds. I said, this is that one. That's that one. That's that one. I explained everything I did. And at one time, there was an orb where Lee was feeling the energy around him that was, what's his face, is the soul that was in Vladimir, Vlad the Impaler.
Mm-hmm.
He opened itself up and just sat down and lowered down on top of Lee, and Lee was feeling his energy everywhere. Lee's strong as hell. He doesn't understand who he is. He doesn't know how strong he is, but he's strong. And then all of a sudden, I saw the energy start to come to a point, and then I saw the orb fly around like that. And then I left a message for him, and I said, "This is at this time, these minutes and seconds, there's an orb comes off the back of your head, goes down and everything." So he commented back on that and said, "I'll have to look at that." But he just thinks I'm a nut because that's all. He has no data to process.
Yes. Yeah.
To gain the understanding he needs, but he's gonna.
Yes.
So then at that time, 21 minutes and 29 seconds or something, whatever's on that picture. That is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, we said it earlier. No, 21 minutes. Yeah, 21 minutes and 29 seconds. Then that's the first time he said to Lee, he goes, "You will die. You will die. You will die. I will kill you." He said it like 8 times.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm doing. There's nothing left of me, but I'm getting real pissed. And that literally makes my energy outside of the body start muscling up. It's like destroyer mode. And I sent him a message before that because he was pissing me off. And I said, do you want this guy gone? Do you want him destroyed? And of course, he had already made the video like 3 hours before that. That's 11:44. I don't know why I was telling myself to look at the time, but that's why, massive fortitude of alpha male, female. But anyway, so I asked him, "Do you want me to, you want him destroyed?" And of course, he's not going to answer, not that quick, because. Anyway, then later on, it got really stupid, and I said, "That's it." So I just reached out, and I have to take my energy outside of the body and put it in the back of my hands, and then come out through my fingertips and palms to make a hard sphere, and I did, and I took the 24% protector, original first being protector. I took the two of them out, just burned them up. They're gone.
Good.
So there's still a 37% lower frequency female soul, and there's a 47% lower frequency male soul. And the male likes to throw stuff around and all, and the female, she'll agitate things and move things around, touch things, but it's more because she was made to by the protector.
Mm.
So then I looked last night after having done that, the two of them were like hiding. It's just like, wow, what the hell just happened? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And right now they're seeing there's that big, strong, powerful new part of Lily that had separated, and my son that was in Jonathan Rich, he's over there, and then there was eight of my angels over there now, Lily and mine's angels. So they're like, you know, let's just find a seat behind the couch and stay there. I mean, that's the basic thought process, and stay out of the way. They can see these two, but they're not going to do anything. Not unless they get stupid. And if they do, John, I'm telling you, my son that was in Jonathan Rich, he'll come out cranking up his energy until they just literally fall back. It's like, damn. It's like an acid bath energy field. I mean, and Lily's right there watching everything. Lily's been making Tracy feel better. But the two of them, they're confused. Lee and Tracy, that they don't really know what to expect. But it's when I make the next video, I don't think there's going to be the other negative souls. I don't see them making contact, but the others might. Actually, I said that, and myself on the other side said they will. They'll make contact and start talking with Lee.
Friendly, nice and friendly.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna eventually. Lee starts asking questions.
Good.
About what happened and everything, and Lily's going to be right there saying, "This what happened. Who killed them?" And she'll tell him, "Father." So.
And then he'll say, "Does that mean God?" So it's
yeah.
Natural. Yeah.
And she'll say no. And then, no, he's gone. But eventually, she's gonna, he needs to learn what's going on. He's had videos where he was there praying. You can see him by the side angle. He's over there praying with his hands and everything towards the wall and say, "God, give me this." And the other guys are going around touching him. Especially Vlad. He was touching the back of his head, the side of his head, the top of his head. So where's your God protecting you? Where's the God that let this happen? Because Jesus already died for your sins. So what the hell? Have you been busy sinning? Are you bad, evil? You're going to go to hell. You better go to the church, put down some more money. And the people in church, they don't know.
Speaking of possible attacks, whether by spirit or by agencies, Zuzana said she could not sleep 2 nights ago because she was itching all over and sweating, and that was unusual, very unusual for her. So I'm just wondering if that's medical or if there's an attack of some sort.
No, that's some negative fae. There's a ground elf that's 37% lower frequencies, a male. And it was doing something. It's put its energy into her sheets and the pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. They're always a smartass, right? When I'm about to kill them, they're just so bad. He's dead already.
Thank you.
Yeah. I only have a few days and I'm gone. I'm free. And then the way they think of it, these abusers, they're going to say, wow, all hell broke loose. And a lot of other good, clean people will think the same thing, but they'll see. How long is it till Susanna wakes up? Do you know?
It'll be
4 hours?
about 2 hours time, I would think.
Okay. You know, if you would send her this video and walk her too, but at the same time, send her a personal message so she knows right away what happened. And
Will do.
I was put to Google DNA ICUC. Did I tell you about that yesterday?
No, you didn't mention that, no.
Okay. Damn. You know, I'm no wuss, but there's nothing left of me, and it's just difficult to get much of anything done. Whoops. All right, what am I doing? Trying to help myself here, and I'm shot. Damn. Okay, now I gotta open up there's YouTube. Yeah, really haunted. 242,000 subscribers, 491 videos. He's from going hard for 5 years. Excuse me. Okay, there he is. Okay, this guy on this video, it says J. Ara DNA ICUC recent crank up. And his channel is One Self. Happy New Year from December 23rd to 31. I went through an intensive crank up, and then he shows a picture of a beach, and he's lying. The Happy New Year, and it says 1 month ago. So he's saying that this happened at the end of last year. I haven't cranked anyone up. The guy's full of crap. Just to cut me down and said, "Oh, so much pain and I'm suffering," and oh, he's evil. You know, no. And I sent him a message. I said, buddy, you better watch it. I said, don't you dare put words in my mouth and lie about me. There's people have done that and they're not around. I didn't say they're not around anymore, but I hinted at it. Don't go the way of Jordan Womble, because he was made to commit suicide and kill himself. Anyway, I got furious. And rightfully so, So, wait a minute. I gotta grab that. Wow.
It looks like from his channel description, he's Japanese or has some connection with Japan.
I have no idea. I can't see him other than, being a problem that I'm not going to put up with.
Actually, all his videos are about you.
Imagine that. Okay.
There's only 8 videos, but they're all about.
Yeah. He's trying to make a name for himself by lying about me, which is not a smart thing to do. Okay, I just sent you the video. That's where he's, bad mouthing me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a busy 24 hours then for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, sorry, I had to play that video for a second to have it in there because I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to talk
Yeah.
with. Yeah, he said that what I did hurt him. It keeps hurting him, and he's hurting all the time. And and I called him up and I said, "Help me," and he laughed at me and said, "Deal with it." I'm like, "Wow,
So just total BS.
yeah, just total bullshit." He's dying for attention, but I'm telling you, point blank, he ain't gonna like what he gets.
Mm.
I have a very poor tolerance for bullshit, and then I'm about to be out of this body where I'm totally no nonsense. Oh, he's in trouble. His mouth and his feet are going to be burning all the time. I don't know why. That's what's going to happen though. So one, what's the name of the channel? One
One
something.
way. Sorry, it is oneself.
Oneself. Two words.
Two words. Yeah.
I'll be in his face in a little bit, and then I can just quit. It's funny. I get my anger going. It perks me up for a moment, but you use it, and then I'm just gone again. But we're there. Finally, been waiting for almost 11 years. Um, uh, Lee's house is going to finish being cleared out if anything has the balls to try to talk to him anyway. That might be allowed for the 37 female or the 47 male to talk. I don't know. Um, my energy outside of the body doesn't expect it because I'm talking with myself free and clear now that there's like nothing left.
Mm.
The body's about to drop and I'm unattached. I'm close on the other side. Uh, and then it's like my energy says, that's enough of this nonsense. It's time to finish the job. Get my janitor, the J man, the janitor overalls on. And so I want to warn everyone out there, if they see a big black dragon with overalls and a mop, just leave him alone. um, it's it's about time to be finished. You might pass by Ava on the ship in orientation when y'all are just walking by each other on the ship, and it's like, what? But you got to keep going. You have a schedule
Okay.
to keep.
Okay.
And then later on, you meet on the train again, and then it's like, I remember you, and you're like, yeah, I remember you too.
Oh, so that acts as a kind of introduction. We have kind of mini history. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. It'll just all tie in together.
Mm.
Um, Other things have just changed on my Skype for certain people that Deanna really does not get along with.
Mm-hmm.
They were taken off.
Oh well.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, excuse me. Don't mean to be gross. I'm just good at it. You got to do what you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mess. Um, I think that's got it. Did I tell you about the software program I bought?
No.
Uh, when those assholes took out my computer downstairs, just
Mm.
popped it, uh,
Mm.
that had the only software on it for doing videos.
Oh yeah.
So I have 1,200 videos and no way for Deanna to do anything with them. So I had to buy the program. It'll be here tomorrow. And there's discs. So I had to buy a portable disc thing to plug into the computer.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I had the money, appreciate all your help. And there it was. Um, oh, wow. Two things. I got to mention something about Alex. Positive, of course, but love my brothers. I have love for everyone that's not abusing someone else. And she's the real powerhouse of creation. Love is the most powerful force, energy there is. But I talk too much. There it goes.
Alex.
But he's secondary as far as my thought process at the moment. There's something else I wanted to say first. Damn. Oh yeah. Okay. So I expect Lee's going to be talking. Nobody talks until all of a sudden Jonathan, or I think Lily's going to come forward and start talking a little bit, but no negative stuff. And when I am out of here, I got to get work doing a whole lot of stuff. But I'm a freak. We're all freaks, but I'm extra freak. And part of me is going to literally go to his house at night when he's got his night covers on, and there's going to be light coming in, condensing, and I'm going to make a physical body. And then I'll turn around and stare at the camera, take a couple steps, and then just start going back to like light energy. It's soft light. It's nothing brilliant. And then he's going to look at it the next day. And then at the right moment, it'll be on camera. I'm going to make a body and talk to him. Because at first he's going to think, oh, crap. What about my channel? Because that's how I make money. That's how I pay the bills. And so then Lily will start talking and then Spirit talking, but it changes. All of a sudden, everything's nice. I'm seeing that the 37% female soul and the 47% male soul, it's like they have nowhere else to go. So I don't know. I might remove them and just put them to sleep.
Yeah.
And put them in orbs. Spheres, and put them in a certain dimension they already have made. The girl, she doesn't even want to be there. It's like she got nowhere to go.
Yeah. Right. That's just Jujana. I'll call her back later.
Okay.
So Jujana's awake anyway.
There we go.
I'm going to call you back in a minute. I'm just talking to Jay. Okay.
Tell her what happened.
I will do.
Oh, you sent okay. Send a message. And the other thing is, when I'm out of here, I'm gonna, Alex is still upset because he was made to believe the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Just to make other things happen, which really annoys me, but it's okay. The important thing was to keep moving forward, and he's still, like I said, he's still going to be dealing with stars and stuff, but he's only going to have maybe 5 or 6 at the max, and there's still another 100 plus to go. So. But anyway, I'll be talking with him, and I'm literally going to go talk to him. I'll make a body and everything. And then I'll tell him, look, we're taking care of this, so don't worry, you're going to be happy. And deny me all you want. You're my brother. I love you, and that's what there is to it. So try to understand what I offer you. And I'm going to go in his head and put all the actual information, the events and everything. And then he's going to get more pissed. and then I'll turn away from him, and just as I start taking off from a physical body, I'll turn into a dragon as I go through the wall, and then I'll just disappear. As my body goes through the wall, I'll literally just be turning the energy on the other side of it. So he'll know, and he'll already be in his new home.
Hmm.
He'll have his money and everything. He's going to have less money, but he's not going to need as much money. He'll always
Yeah,
have 100. He'll always have 100,000 euros.
it'll reset. Yeah.
Yeah, it resets almost right away. So he's happy. Kate was saying, I saved Jay, and he's happy as hell. I said, yeah, he's gonna be. Especially because he was done wrong in a situation that was hard to avoid. I'm going to make sure he gets extra. He won't need the money, but he gets down to anywhere from 85 to 60,000 euros in the bank, then it'll just be immediately replaced 125, 150, whatever.
Hmm.
So he'll never really want for anything, and he'll have fun. Eventually, he calms down and accepts what happened, not agreeing with it, but just it's
Yeah.
okay, and it wasn't Jay. So um, the other thing would lead too, though. What I was talking about happening with Alex, turning my head and then just literally turning into a blackish dragon and floating right through the wall. There's no flapping wings. It's just wings, yeah, but it's just going through the wall. I'm going to do this. Whoa, that's me jerking myself. I'm going to do the same thing on his camera.
Hmm.
When I got. All right, let's stop that, okay? It's me out of the body saying, you're right, that's it, you're correct, tell him, say it. Because
Hmm.
it's not that I can't see anything, but I'm just right on the edge of finally this body being dead. My brain is mush. Damn, it hit me so hard and pulled me away, I almost forgot. Yet, damn it, get mad. He's not trying to, that part of me isn't trying to be funny or smart ass, just he's saying, hurry up and do it. We have to go. Um, when I'm there at night
Hmm.
and I make a body and the camera's to my back as I'm literally creating a solid body. And then I walk it a little bit and then I turn around and I look right at the camera. Then I just start floating forward and up and I literally make the form of a dragon as I go right through the camera. He's gonna triple his subscribers in no time, but he's not going to be attacked anymore. Jonathan will be popping in and out, making energy orbs that are almost as big as a person. Lily will do stuff for him. Keep an eye on him. Even my angels will wind up. Lily and mine's angels will start doing things. They're going to do a lot of, he'll say, could you lift this up for me? And they'll lift it up and slowly put it down. Can you move the ball? I've seen this one of the angels going to grab the ball, lift it off the ground, and then while it's in the air, slowly hand it to him. There won't be a hand, but they're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna take the ball and put it right towards him and just hold it there until he grabs it, and it's gonna be like, and people are gonna go nuts because there's nothing like that anywhere.
No.
So he's protected, not being harmed and attacked, him and his family and the two cats, that everyone. But also, his subscribers are going to triple in no time. Not overnight, but just about. So, and he's had his channel for 5 years.
I'll try to write in the comments somewhere on his channel about this video on Walker's channel. It might not work because
No, that's good. He's going to start finding out what's going on, but it's going to be hard for him to hit. He's going to get mad and defy that logic because he's a devout Christian. But the more he thinks about it, the more he realizes what has happened, because they're going to say, is, and you saw this already happening, he's going to ask Lily, is he God? Who is he? He's your father. Is he God? No. God is God. And they're going to say, not true God, no gods. And then he's going to be confused. My father. She goes, your spirit. And she's gonna give him help understanding, to show him some things,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll start coming around. At first, he's a man for, like, how dare you attack religion, and then he's gonna start wondering, is that true what they're saying? And then he's gonna say, man, he killed the other ones. He said he'd do it, and after he said he'd do it, and I put the time, date, and everything in there, then all of a sudden they're gone, and he's gonna say, there's something about this guy. Well, he looked at me, he didn't know what to think. But when he answered just one of my replies, I told him, look for this orb over there. He said, I'll look at it. I'll go
Yeah.
look at it. And then when he did that, in the back of his head, he's like, there's something about this guy. I mean, he's not just aggressive in what he's talking about, but he sees and explains everything he sees. And I must have made, I don't know, 10 comments. The second something happened, I put it in and said what it was about. Told him when he was being lied to real hard, that Vlad was saying that Tracy, her spirit was Anastasia, and it wasn't. But the other side, they lie.
Yeah.
Except for the real clean ones, the ones we work with. They're in our circle.
Mm.
So that protects everything, and them physically, their spiritually, their money. He's going to wind up having money, and eventually Aaron will get a hold of him, and he's going to be on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be what? He'll be in his room, and then he'll wake up on the bed of the ship. And the wall he's up against, you can turn that into space, and he's going to be, and then someone walk in, hey, how you doing, Lee? Oh, what's going on? But first, he's got to finish dealing with this religion stuff. I think you two are going to talk faster than I thought.
That's what I'm here for.
It's going to be, and it'll be good practice getting started with the one, and
Yeah.
and he's a real good person, and his wife Tracy, she's awesome. Cats are cool too. Oh, sorry, I had something. I know this other guy that's making up this crap about me. He is getting attacked. The one person,
Oneself.
oneself, yeah, he's being attacked and hit hard. And he's crying about it and making up lies about me. I mean, he can't hurt me. He can't do anything. He's being told. They're going right down through his upper crown, middle crown, lower crown, into the hypothalamus, and pretty much just running him. I'm debating helping him in spite of himself. I mean, it is my job, but it's like myself out of body is saying, just leave him alone. Although I'm going to talk to him here in a minute, and Text. I can't stand this texting them. They have autocorrect to let me know. I keep hitting on the keys and stuff. We're right there. Yeah, I went on the internet and I was told to look at the programs for the software for the magics and the videos and next thing you know, my hand jerked. I went and then the computer went to another screen, and then another screen and said, "Thank you for the purchase." And I'm
Wow.
like, "What?" I didn't even touch that many screens. I mean, keys. It's like I
Yeah.
would jerk like that and I hit two keys, then boom, 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 and I'm like, "Okay." And then I told myself, "Dana needs that," and I'm like, "Okay, why not tell me?" And he said, "Why? You're pretty much brain dead anyway. It's really hard to talk to me." Every day I'm closer to just being done. I mean, it's just simple death of the body, and it's just coming down. And you know what? It's a little bit difficult, but I'm kept calm, and I've been waiting so long.
Yes, you have.
It's like you're waiting on a bus to come because you got to get home, and then you're there. It's snowing, then it's raining, then it's the horrible heat, and then you go through that 10, 11 times, and you're like, screw the bus, man. Can I walk? So I'm going to try to talk to this kid
Okay.
and help him out one time. And then that's it. My energy's looking at me on the other side, attachment sticking out going. It's like, don't waste your time. That's what I'm for.
If there's stuff hanging on him, then it is more likely to be a waste of time because he won't
Oh
see through
yeah,
it.
but I'll kill it, but
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
it'll come back. But there's almost none of it left. But I'm waiting to see what happens when another protective tries to come over there,
Mm-hmm.
over to Lee's,
Mm-hmm.
and just like, holy crap.
But they don't learn, do they? They don't learn.
They just keep coming. And the angels, my angels, they're a lot stronger than those protectors.
Mm-hmm.
They'll block them, but it'll get to the point where my son that was in Jonathan Rich is going to start attacking it.
Mm-hmm.
Then at that point, I'm going to, Lily will see it and she'll fire it up. Remember, the field goes everywhere. So my self out of body's just going to go there. Not say goodbye, just destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's so few of them left, they're starting to get a self-preservation thing
Mm-hmm.
because there's like there's nothing left of those idiots on the other side, next to nothing compared to what was there.
So they're recalculating.
Yeah, it's I'm telling myself self-preservation mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another word for it. I don't know. I don't care. The important thing about a communication is understanding. That's why we have physical names. That's why our spirit, like my spirit, because I had to talk about it so much, I was given a name, to call myself a long time ago. I said, Arrow, what the hell's that? And then I Googled Arrow and it said some female seers or something from a long time ago. And I'm like, what? And then the part of Lily that was with me, the little part, she's so precious. So she came out and she said, Aramalius has Ara in it, in the fourth,
Mm-hmm.
the strongest part of it. And Aramalius, Aramalius means Ara, me, and then Malius is malleable.
Yeah.
Spirit that can do so many things. It's almost like an arrow with a spearhead that's with a head that's arrow. Anyway, whatever. That's why all the other things, spirits and stuff, I just say what they are because I don't know. What name Bob, Peter, Paul, Mary. So many people want to know what was my life and what was my name in my other life. And it's, like you've heard me say, which one?
Yeah.
You in particular have had 874 million lives. So can you want to pick one out? He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then you tell him things you're not supposed to know. And then they go, oh.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this one guy really laid into me at a Starbucks. And he goes, you ain't nothing, blah, 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 blah. And I looked at him. I told him a couple things that his friends were like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
He just met this guy. How does this guy know that? And I said, now I want you to tell them how you wet your bed until you were 12 and what your mommy did to try to help you out of it. And he was like, freaked him out, called him right out in front of his friends. And his friends were like, oh. His friends were like, he's got his number. And then they all looked at me strange and left. I've always known people would not know what to do with me or what to think, and that's cool. And I don't care. I just keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing and get out of here. Oh. I'm not against them, but I don't handle being someone trying to make little of me, and I have to go deal with this one belief or
oneself.
Oneself, yeah.
Two separate words. Yeah.
There's my incredible memory going again. You've only had to tell me 3 times, I think, 4 times. Whatever. All right, man. Well, look, you have a good one. Walker, you have a good one. And Susanna will get some relief knowing what it was and, the little schmuck's dad. He was kind of young. So regular years, as we count them on this planet, a little over 300 years. He was a youngster.
Old enough to know better, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was 7 in human relationship. He was close to 18 years old. So, and that's an age where a lot of us think we know more than what we do, myself included. We all have to mature and go through the maturation process. All right, I'm gonna go before I drop.
Okay, thanks, Jay.
Have a good morning, big guy. I'll see you soon. Okay.
Cheers. Bye now.
Sure, bye.